What a strange card from Terry O'Connor. Fury's unbeaten though and celebrates.
You got the win, you got the verdict. Did you deserve it?
Yeah, I deserved it, yeah. I worked very hard for that. I had to dig so deep for that. John McDermott was a lot harder than I thought he'd ever be. All credit to him, but I thought I worked the hardest throughout the fight and I deserved to win.
He feels he won it. Do you have sympathy for him?
No, not really. He's going to think he's won it on his own show in his hometown. He caught me with a few right hands over the top and a few body shots, but he was trying to maul in close, really. That was about it. And I was the one working, so I deserved a verdict. And if he wants a rematch, let's get it on.
That was only your 8th fight. Did you show some inexperience there this evening?
Well, an 8 fight, what can you expect? I showed enough to win against a veteran of 30 fights, an English heavyweight champion. So it's just up bigger and better things from now on. And like I say, if John McDermott wants it again, let's get it on again. I'll stop him next time.
What did you learn in there this evening?
I learnt 10 threes is hard from a step up from 4 rounds. And you just got to work. I showed grit and determination. Just got on with it, got it with a few shots, but got on with my job and won the fight. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm happy with the outcome.
And you actually want to fight him next?
I'll fight him next, no problem. Right here again. No problem. I got much better. That was just a little chip off the block, really. I didn't get nothing going. It was an off night for me. But I still managed to get the better of John McDermott on the night. All issues go to John McDermott. What can I say?
John McDermott, what can
he is a good fighter. John McDermott, he's a tough man. He's awkward. He comes in to fight and he's a war horse. Anyone who wants to fight John McDermott is going to get a tough fight.
Well done tonight.
He's obviously happy with the result. Are you, Glenn McCrory?
No, but first things first, it was an excellent fight, but I just think the referee totally got the wrong win. It's such a shame for John McDermott. Tyson Fury showed us a lot, did some good stuff, but John McDermott deserved to win.
Johnny, your take on it?
You knew Pride was going to take both these fighters to the distance. Nobody wanted to go out on the backside. I gave it to McDermott by at least 3 rounds, but you've got to give a lot of respect to Tyson Fury for the guts he showed.
At ringside, the valiant loser talking to Ed Robinson.
John, in your mind, how did you score that fight?
Listen, I thought going into the last round, my corner told me, John, you're in front, you're at least 4 rounds in front, keep on him. I thought the last round was level. I thought I well nicked it. I honestly thought I nicked it.
Try and tell us how you're feeling now after a verdict like that.
You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. I beat Danny Williams hands down in Dagenham, and they give it away. Then I beat someone to give him an English title. They give it away again. What have I got to do to win here? I'm a nice guy. I don't let one people down. I'm a nice, genuine guy. He's the one shouting his mouth off. I know he's a nice guy. Maybe he's a nice guy down to earth, but he's the one with a big mouth, and I'll get penalised for it.
He did say he'd give you a rematch. Do you want one?
I'll have a rematch. Yeah, I'll have a rematch, mate. I would definitely have a rematch.
Frank, can that fight happen?
Definitely. That was a bigger robbery than the Holyfield-Lewis draw. I mean, I'm sure to be called up before the ball for my behaviour, but Terry O'Connor is a disgrace to British boxing what he done here tonight. And doing that, people are like, why do I want to be in a business when you're getting robbed? Daylight robbery. He didn't even have a mask on. Dick Turpin at least wears a mask when he robs you.
Unlucky tonight.
Strong words from the fight promoter there. What do you make of what you just heard there, Glenn?
You've got to feel really, really disappointed for John McDermott, who fought an excellent fight. He was on top. He went for the win all the way through it. He had more than Tyson Fury, not just in one round, in almost every round. Fury did well. He answered a lot of questions, but he didn't deserve to win that fight.
A lot of people were saying Fury would take it early on, but McDermott was brave from the off, wasn't he?
McDermott was very brave from the off. There's one thing you can't buy, borrow, pretend to have, and that's experience, and that's what got him inside Fury's long reach, closed down that reach and put the pressure on, aimed that right hand over the top, and that started to chop Fury off, take him out of his stride and break him down.
McDermott showing his experience.
He did, the way he was whipping in the right hands. He took the fight, he nullified the jab, which we were expecting to be the predominant weapon from Fury, and he nullified that, and he started getting his good right hands over the top.
He was willing to bully his way through the shots of Fury. Head down, get stuck in. At times he threw a blind right hand over the top, coming back with whipping left uppercuts straight up the middle of Fury's guard. But Fury's determination and guts, at times when you thought he was starting to wilt, he'd come out with a quick
both fighters in this fight had such a great attitude. McDermott wanted to prove he was the better man, he was the more experienced. Fury didn't deserve to be in there with him. And Fury showed great tenacity, kept firing back, very determined, throwing lots of punches.
Away from the controversy, it was terrific entertainment.
Terrific entertainment, and you've got to, looking at Fury, if this is how he performed now in his 8 professional fights, what's he going to be like with more confidence, a bit sharper, gets rid of those chinks in his armour, 5 fights down the line?
There was a lot to like about him, he was big, he was tall. I think his style went a little bit when he got tired, his jab wasn't crisp, but I think a lot of that was down to John McDermott.
What will he have learned from this?
He'd have learned not to take things for granted, use the jab, use the things that he's good at, use that long reach, use his footwork. I've seen him operate in the gym, but once he got clipped, that was a shock to his system.
All the way through from McDermott, which we didn't really see all that often from Fury. We saw character a couple of times, McDermott turning his back there, just after he's maybe made a mistake with his balance, but no, I can't make a case. I can make a case for him tightening things up points-wise, but not for Tyson Fury winning this.
All journalists at ringside, Jim, agree with you by whatever margin that McDermott should have won that fight. It was a terrific battle, both deserve praise, but was it controversial?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 pulsating rounds, your referee Terry O'Connor scores the contest 98 points to 92 in favour of your winner from Manchester and new English heavyweight champion Tyson Fury.
98-92 by 6 points. That is extraordinary.
McDermott only won 2 rounds in that 10-rounder.
John McDermott's going straight out of the ring.
Does he have the names mixed up, Adam? I cannot explain that, I'm sorry.